There are a lot of smart ways to add urgency to your funnel, but one of the best ways, one of the most tried and true ways, one of the ways that just always seems to work is adding a countdown timer. So simple, yet so effective. Over at BDOW, we have upgraded our countdown timers. We've added new countdown timer designs that will look beautiful on your site. We've also expanded our countdown timer functionality in really exciting ways. One of the things I'm most excited about is our new Evergreen Countdown Timer functionality so that you can create unique deadlines for each of the visitors on your website in order to increase conversions. This is functionality that I have been patiently waiting for myself, that I've wanted to add using BDOW because we use countdown timers all over our site, in our shop, and in our sales pages as well. I'm going to give you an overview of all of the updates that we've made to countdown timers in BDOW, and I'm also going to show you how you can create a deadline funnel or an evergreen funnel using our new Evergreen Countdown Timer functionality. All right, let's jump into our designer so I can show you the updates.
BDOW.
Once you're in the designer, you'll add countdown timers the same way that you've always added countdown timers. You'll come up here to add new, and then you'll select the countdown element. When you've added a countdown timer, you'll notice that you can now choose from different styles. Our classic design still works, so any countdown timers you've already created should work perfectly fine. But you can now choose from these 4 other designs as well. You can choose from our impact design. That's the design that I'm using in this example. You can also choose from our circle design, boxy design, and modern design as well. So those are the new designs available to you in your BDOW account, but you also have new functionality. You can now choose between an evergreen countdown and a fixed date countdown. A fixed date countdown is what it sounds like. It counts down to a fixed date and a fixed time. So when you select that option, you'll be able to select an end date, an end time, and then of course, select the time zone as well. When the timer ends, you now have new options. You can stop showing the pop-up altogether. You can show an expiration message, or you can redirect to another page. An evergreen countdown timer starts a fixed length countdown that's relative to each visitor. So in other words, the countdown is unique to each of the visitors on your site. So somebody who visits your site today will have a different countdown than somebody who visits your site tomorrow. When you choose Evergreen, you also have different options available to you when the timer ends. You can show an expiration message. You can stop showing the pop-up to a visitor. You can redirect to another page. This is super useful for those of you who are trying to create that deadline funnel effect. Or you can restart the timer. So it just restarts for that visitor. So one of the things I want to do is I want to show you how you can create an evergreen funnel using our new evergreen functionality here in BDOW. So I'm going to select evergreen in my example here. When this timer ends, I want to redirect to another page. And what I've done is I've taken one of our sales pages. All right, we have this design and sell show at website templates a sales page for a course showing people how to design and sell show at website templates. And I've duplicated it. I don't think you can see the URL here, but I've just made this URL, the sales page URL /special offer. And what I want to do is I want to give anybody who lands on this special offer page, and we typically run paid traffic to these special offer pages. I want to give anybody who lands on these special offer pages 3 days to purchase at a reduced rate. So I want to give them the special 40% offer, but I only want to make it available for 3 days. When that 3 days ends, I want to redirect them to the normal sales page with the normal price. So I've selected Evergreen, I've selected redirect to another page, and this is the URL that I want to redirect people to. The URL that exists on right now is just the same URL, but it says something like special offer. But I want to redirect them to the normal sales page after the special offer is up. I've chosen our impact style, and then the countdown duration is 72 hours. So they'll have about 3 days to make a decision. And then I've gone ahead and I've styled the countdown timer design already so that you don't have to watch me do that. As the form type I've created is a scroll box. I like scroll boxes because they scroll with the visitor. They're kind of out of the way. All right. So they still catch somebody's attention, but they're not as in your face as a pop-up. Another great option for something like an evergreen timer is a smart bar. All right. So creating a smart bar that just scrolls with the page is another way to get that information in front of people without creating a pop-up that people have to immediately close, or they have that initial impulse to close. One of the things I've also done in my design is I've used our show a tab setting. So you see up here in the top left corner, you see the save 40%. What this does is it gives people a way to open up the pop-up if they close it out. And I'll show you that just in a minute here. On visibility, I want the scroll box to appear 2% into somebody scrolling. So immediately when somebody starts scrolling, I want that scroll box to appear to remind people that this is a special offer and they have a certain amount of time to take advantage of it. I have the scroll box sticking to the bottom right corner of the page and then sliding in from the bottom as well. Show if a visitor hasn't seen a scroll box in 0 days. So this will show a scroll box every time somebody lands on this page, regardless of whether they've seen the pop-up or not. Anytime we're running some sort of special offer, we want to make sure that we're reminding people of that special offer. All I need to do is hit update here. We'll go back to that special offer page. We'll start scrolling and you'll see the pop-up appear. Now, when I click sign up now, it will bring me straight to the checkout. When this expires, it's going to send me to this page that just has the full price offer. Now, I want to show you that show a tab setting that I was talking about. When I close this pop-up, you'll see in the in the top left corner, if you click save 40%, the pop-up appears again. This is great for pop-ups, and I use this for pretty much all of the pop-ups I create because there's this impulse to close pop-ups when we're scrolling a site. You've probably done it as well, and it might just be that I'm not ready to take advantage of some offer. I'm just browsing maybe the store at that point, and then I decide I want to purchase something, and I can't get that pop-up back. So the show a tab option is a great way to keep that pop-up available to visitors if they were to close the pop-up. And that's pretty much it. That's how you can create an evergreen funnel using our new countdown timer evergreen functionality. And remember, even if you're not creating a evergreen funnel, there are all sorts of countdown timer updates for you to explore in your account right now. And if you don't have an account, you can sign up for an account over at BDOW.com.